Hi everybody, welcome back to Hearthstone. We're continuing our training, leading up to this tournament at the end of the month with PocketTrain. #ad. We're sponsored by Blizzard for the next 2 hours whilst we do this training, and indeed the other training sessions that we have lined up for this month, and indeed the tournament on the 26th of July, celebrating 10 years of Hearthstone. So Hearthstone's been out for 10 years, if you can believe that. I remember the first time I ever played Hearthstone when it first came out. I used to rent that office, if you remember, back in the Tekkit days. We recorded Tekkit, and I remember Hearthstone coming out and playing it in that office, which feels like multiple lifetimes ago. Yeah, 10 years, and here we are doing some more Hearthstone. All right, I'm gonna jump into this chat with PocketTrain. We'll start, okay? Hello?
Hello, hello?
Hey! The channel works, finally.
Yes, finally.
I know. You good?
Yep, you?
Yes, I am. I'm just about to, do you know, I completely forgot to load up those decks, so I'm going to do it right now.
Nah, still good, man.
I'm
takes a second.
Yeah. I'm going to do the, I'll do the DK one first. So what do you want to do? You want to do an hour of DK? And then,
we'll see how the Death Knight goes, because it's a much more straightforward deck than the Rogue, so it's an easier introduction into Excavate on the whole.
Okay.
I think. And then we'll see how it goes, because the Rogue I do find a bit more interesting, but it is a lot more complicated, because you're just pulling a lot of random cards out of nowhere.
Right.
Most of which you'll have never seen before, so...
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's probably not the greatest introduction.
I lack quite a few cards here, but I think I can craft them. I think I have enough dust to craft them, and if not, well...
Yeah,
well...
I'm looking at your stream, and it looks like you may do. You can also dust some bear cards as well.
God,
it does look like you've got enough cards.
It's the epic cards are the expensive ones, eh? 400 dust.
And the legendaries, of course.
Well, yeah. Okay, I need 2 of these guys. Luckily, I have some spare dust, right? I should have just enough.
Yeah, you got spare dust. You've also probably got loads of cards that rotated the wild that you don't really need for standard as well.
Okay.
Because when cards rotate out of standard now, when they come back in to the core set, like when Leroy came back in, you just get given that card for free.
Yeah. I already had it.
Cool.
I think.
All right.
Okay, I'm missing just Reska the Pit Boss.
Oh, Reska's basically the best card, so you definitely need that.
All right, so I just need to find 800 dust from somewhere.
Yeah, if you type extra into the search bar, if you've got like golden copies.
So you would actually go through here and...
I would get rid of the golden copies because they give you more dust.
Get rid of all the golden copies. Okay.
Because, yeah, it shows that you've got an extra copy, so you can still play 2 of them in your deck. It's just the... Yeah.
None left. None left. So it's just these ones like Farmhand here.
Yeah, Farmhand, Runes of Darkness, Read What You Sow.
Sickly Grime Walker.
You'll get more for disenchanting the Skeleton Crew because it's rare as well.
Oh,
also, if you tab out of the actual Death Knight deck, you can see what extra cards you've got in other classes too.
Oh. All right, I'll get rid of some of this stuff. We'll have enough dust in no time, right?
Yeah.
Horseshoe Slinger. Gone. Trapdoor Spider.
Card. A lot of these are pretty terrible cards that you're never going to put in a deck anyway.
Right. Like Eroded Sediment.
Yeah. No one's ever
Melted Maker
in the deck.
You haven't tried to make a Melted Maker deck work?
No, I haven't.
No. Maybe now's the time.
Actually, people have done that.
What about
people did do that when it came out, and then very quickly realized that that was never going to work.
Has anyone ever tried to make a dang blasted elemental?
Okay, I actually have done that.
All right. Okay. Gaslight Gatekeeper.
That was a really, really, really good card.
Right. Okay.
Yep, okay. You've got enough dust now.
I've done it.
Should be good to go.
Okay, my dust is all gone though. What are we calling this one? Excavate.
Yeah. Or you could call it Rainbow because it's rainbow runes, one of each rune. So the rune
How about
system.
Rainbow Excavate?
Yeah. Call it whatever you want, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Cool. So you've got one of each rune.
Mm-hmm.
In this deck. That's not relevant to actually playing the deck, really.
Right.
It's just the rune things are a restriction on which cards you can put in your deck.
Right.
So you can have any combination of the three. Like you go triple one of them, triple another. Because there are some cards that are only playable in the deck if you've got like 3 blood runes or something.
Right. And this
yeah,
is the
Druid.
this is
But
the
you can
guy
do
that was
Splish Splash Whelp
banned,
got
right?
banned, so yeah.
Splish Splash Whelp.
Very, very, very strong kind of polarizing card. Like you win the game if you have it on 2 kind of thing, and people got a bit sick of it, so they just banned it for now.
Yeah, because when we played against him, when we were doing the hand buff paladin, we played against this deck. This was crazy,
Yes.
right? He was he was at 9 mana when we were at like 4,
Yes.
and it's because of this guy.
Mostly because of that guy. It's
Right.
it's like a ripple effect. If you have that guy, it enables a lot of the rest of your deck.
So this deck is now not worth playing, I guess, because of this.
No.
Takes
yeah.
too long to ramp, and nobody
Yes.
wants to wait around for it to ramp. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
All right, we could hop into some games then.
Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Oh boy. Rainbow X. Oh yeah, ban notice. Here you go. It's been banned. Man, hand buff paladin last week was insane.
Yeah, it
we
was
we
really
won
good.
every game.
It did help that your opponent's decks were not the most real, but it is still quite a strong deck. It used to be a lot better, but
Yeah.
it still holds up for sure.
I played during Showdown in the Badlands. I played. I think it was like a similar. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, so I played that paladin. That was the best deck at the World Championship.
Oh,
as
was
well.
it
Everyone brought it. Everyone banned it.
really
Yeah.
nice?
So that's since basically been decimated. Oh no, not
The best one.
that.
I just
anomaly, man.
dusted all my golden cards, and now everything's gonna be golden again for
Yep,
me.
you got it for free.
Okay. So this is more like a control deck, you were saying.
A little bit more control-y. It looks like we might be straight into a mirror.
Right,
So,
okay.
Do you know what Excavate does?
Loosely, yeah.
So-
You're trying to like it's random stuff, right? Do you excavate your own?
So when you excavate, it gives you a random thing of like either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4 mana cost.
Right.
And you know, it's first time you excavate, you'll get a 1, then you'll get a 2 second time,
Mhm.
3 and 4, and then it resets. And basically the end goal is to get to the 4.
Right. Okay.
So with this kind of hand, just keeping the miner is fine in this matchup. It's not the fastest.
Right.
It's not the fastest card, but you know they're a Death Knight, so they're not going to put on loads of pressure.
No. Because you think we're gonna be.
It's going to
Playing,
be a reasonably long game, this.
Right. Okay.
So having the Hellier is also amazing, just to have that inevitability.
And
in
it's
this kind of
golden
matchup.
as well, which is like the icing on the
disagree
cake.
with you on that. Okay, this might not be a long game if they're playing Mermy. They might be a bit more of an aggressive deck, but we should be fine against that.
So am I playing the miner?
Yeah. When in doubt, just spend mana.
Okay. There's nothing else that we want to do here. There's no like we don't want to get a tradable snake oil.
Salesman's better on board, but it only spends 1 mana, and you'll easily just drop that at some point later in the game.
Okay.
So you've also got corpses as Death Knight.
Yeah.
So those aren't that relevant in this deck. You've only got 1 card naturally in the deck that spends corpses,
Right.
and that only spends 3 corpses. So like that will basically always be active.
Right.
Like I'll mention it when we see it.
If your deck started with a Blood Frost or Unholy card, gain Lifesteal Reborn or Rush, respectively.
Yeah. So you've got 1 of each. So that has all 3.
So I want to play this.
Yeah. So that's a 3/3 Rush Lifesteal Reborn.
Okay. And so I can just start hitting stuff?
Yep. Very clean on board.
Do I want to kill the 2/2?
I mean.
Oh no, I
can't,
can't
but
attack again.
If you could, you would. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, for some reason I thought all those things meant that I had Wind Fury as well. I don't know why.
Yes, I think they're playing Unholy Death Knight, so they're a bit more of an aggressive board-based deck.
Right.
Like, we don't want to let them get too wide on board.
Right. Okay. So we want to keep things cleared as
Yeah.
much as we can. Okay.
so their best card, the way they kill you, is a 4-mana spell that I think it spends 5 corpses to give their entire board 3 attack.
Right.
So it's like a bloodlust.
Okay. And are we playing Helia here? Shuffle all 3 plagues in your opponent's
it
deck.
spends 4 mana. It's not the best on board, but yeah. The rest of the plays kind of suck. So
Because we could play Mining Casualties, Fool's
we can start
Azurite.
with Fool's Azurite. Honestly, Helia's pretty weak on board, and the plagues aren't that great in this matchup.
Okay.
So it's a decent time to do that.
So play this, yeah?
Yeah, good way to start. Always do the random thing first. Oh, Hermitage is great.
Spend a corpse to discover a Blood Rune card? Yeah? Take that?
Yeah, because the blood stuff is a lot of removal generally.
Oh, we get
Blood
to
is
play it
more
for
like
free as
control
well. It's kind of nice, eh?
Yep. So all the treasures are quite good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Give minion -5/-5. Give your minion in your hand +5/+5.
Okay,
That's
the helm is generally a terrible card.
cool.
The weapon's great on board here though.
Okay.
So I would lean towards just playing that.
And hitting the 3/1, the 1/3.
We want to get rid of the 2/2 if we can.
Okay.
So the weapon also, every time your health changes on your turn, it kind of buffs up the death rattle effect.
Right.
So
Okay.
you slap into something, it turns it into a 2/2. You slap into something else, it's suddenly a 3/3.
See, don't
So
you?
if you had any lifesteal or healing effects, then it would get buffed even more.
Oh, right. Okay. Don't you like to look at all of these golden tokens on the board?
Mate,
All
the magic-
animated, like
The magic's gone for me. I've been at this for
bouncing around. Now you see them and you only feel hatred in your heart.
Yeah. There was a point where so I even went so far as to remove a card that was actually stronger if you kept it golden in your deck in a tournament.
Oh.
Like there was some animation thing where like it disguised your hero as another class, but if you had the non-golden version, they could tell what class you were straight away. And yeah, I went out of my way to reduce my chances to win. Not intentionally though.
So
Okay, this is a great looking turn here.
I'm hitting the 1/3.
Not first, because
Right.
we've drawn the Ziliax in our hand this turn, which gets cheaper the more minions there are on board.
Oh, right. Okay.
So if we can put 4 minions on board, which we can, then it'll go down to 0.
Oh, okay. So we want to play this guy.
Yeah. Also, attacking with the Ziliax will make the weapon swing give us a bigger minion.
And then we want the mining casualties, right?
Yep.
And then we want a ghoul.
Yep.
And then we play the Ziliac.
Yep. Very good. Attack with the Ziliax first, because it will buff your weapon. Because you get the healing.
And then
And now...
take out the 2/2, right? The 2/2's got to go.
Yeah, for sure. That's got to go. But you could also take out a 2/3 with your weapon by trading your minion on board.
Right. That's better.
But this swing here is pretty hard for their deck to beat.
It felt quite powerful.
Yeah, Ziliax is a super strong card. There are so many different combinations that are just nuts.
Do you think amateur puppeteer was the answer here?
I doubt that very much. There is a Death Knight deck that runs this, and it's the best card in the deck, but their deck is not built for that.
Right.
I don't know why they traded their board off.
Yeah. The Headless Horseman. Destroy the enemy minion with the most attack. Shuffle my head into your deck. You must get it back. Oh, it rhymes. I see.
Yeah, mate. This guy's so annoying. Like the rhyming annoys me. But
Should I just? What does this do when it dies? Give undead in your hand +2/+2. I mean.
Yeah, but their deck isn't really that well built to make use of that.
Right. Okay.
Honestly, you can do pretty much whatever you want here. The Horseman will give you a better hero power.
Right.
And also, if you draw the head that's in the deck, that will mean the hero power will discover an undead every time you do it.
I'm gonna do it. So it's gonna kill this guy.
Yep. So
and then I can just go face. Yeah. And now I have this pumpkin ability.
Just 2 mana deal 3, which is pretty strong to have at any time you want.
I do love plowing all of my guys right into their face.
Oh yeah.
It feels good, eh?
It's the best feeling in Hearthstone, honestly.
So when is I guess Helia is just a kind of a stats play, right?
It's a pretty redundant card in a lot of matchups, but in the slower matchups, it's nice to have a sense of inevitability.
Right.
This is a matchup where you basically just want to force them off board,
Right.
and just run them out of stuff. Which is why Marin is a great turn 7. There's Reska, the best card in the deck.
Oh.
It gets super cheap. When it dies, it steals one of your minions.
Ooh. I've got that one too, right?
Yes, it is in the deck. Also, you can tell how cheap ours is because, like, ours will be the same cost as theirs.
Can I do pulsing pumpkins on this 3/3?
You could, but what we really want to do is get the Marin down. Like,
Right.
take one slightly slow turn. We don't want to do it straight away, though, because that Reska we want to kill first, so
Right.
that it can't steal a valuable minion.
Right. So we want to just expend our board?
Yeah. Just
Getting the
lose your
Reska?
board is fine, and then you can get the Marin down, which, like, you take one slightly slow turn with Marin, and then next turn is very, very, very strong. Make sure you trade off your other thing before the Reska, yeah? Kill the... So now you've unnecessarily given them a minion, but it's fine.
I can just kill it right away, though, right?
Yeah. It's just you could have got rid of the 2/2.
Oh,
instead,
whoops.
But it's completely fine.
So now we're playing the Marin?
Yeah,
Marin-
seems like the best play.
Marin the manager?
Yeah, so you can see what all the treasures are.
Right.
Typically, the first one you want to pick is Wand.
Okay.
All the others get shuffled into your deck.
Okay.
Usually the first one you want to pick is Wand. The two good ones are Wand and the one that summons legendaries.
So
like
Wand just gives you 3 zero-cost cards, right? And what?
Yeah. So you want to hit the big expensive stuff in your deck, like your Titan,
Yeah.
your Yogg, well, which is also a Titan.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually if you have time to play a Marin, then you'll win quite fast afterwards.
This guy is just starting to hit my face now.
Okay, there's the corpse spending card in your deck. It's not that important to play, but
Discover a
it's
weapon?
pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
Should I play the wand first?
Yeah, probably the best way to figure out what the rest of the turn looks like.
Mining casualties? Horseman's
bad.
head.
Drawing the head's quite bad because it means you don't get a discount on threads. That would be 0. Okay, these were terrible. But,
Yeah.
Threads is a really, really, really strong card, though. Like, it's very good at removing full boards.
Right.
Also, if you play the Plucky Paint Fin, that could draw Reska, which would cost 0.
Should I play it?
Yeah, good a time as any.
There he is.
Now see if you can work out a way to get rid of the giant. Oh, steal the giant.
Steal the giant. So I have to kill everything else first.
Try and do that. I think Death Rattle triggers before Reborn.
Do I want to play this weapon?
Mate, just click stuff and it's okay.
Okay.
If I shout at you now, it'll make the turn worse, so...
Oh, God. I don't know. Ma and Pa? Sure.
Hey, when in doubt, just start clicking stuff and don't worry about doing the perfect click. This is honestly
card.
something...
Oh, no.
It's a great card. If it sticks, it's really, really, really annoying for this
Is it?
opponent. Like, you just get 5 health every single turn.
Okay, so I want to cost 1. So take control of a random enemy minion. So I have to figure out how I can get that 12/12.
Yeah, usually you wanna hit the giant with this. So this is their strong play. We're
Right.
almost dead, but we're not dead, so it's fine.
He's not going to hit that poison? Oh, I'm almost dead, though, yeah.
Yeah. So, Quartzite Crusher's perfect here,
Right.
because that'll start healing you. But we are dead to 2nd Grave Strength, so it's probably better to look in the Runes of Darkness for... Because if you get another Quartzite Crusher, then that pushes you out of range.
So what am I looking for?
You want the lifesteal weapon that's in your hand, but you
Yeah.
want to discover that off the weapon, off the spell. because then it would have more attack and you'd lifesteal for more.
How do I discover it off the spell? This one here, Runes of
Yeah, the
Darkness.
Runes of Darkness.
Yeah.
There we go. So now you'll heal for 4 instead.
Oh, okay. And what do I want to just hit him in the face with that?
Yeah, he's not dead, is he?
I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 5 more damage from somewhere.
Okay, we may have missed lethal, but it's fine. Just
Whoops. Do I have to hit this giant? Yeah, I do, right? With the poison?
That giant's got. You got to full clear their board and
Right.
hit their face with the weapon. Just do that whichever way you'd like.
I have no idea how to. Yeah, I do. Sorry.
That's all good, man. I don't want to like tell you what to do, if that makes sense, because it's not really helpful if I just say do this, do that.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we do run out of time, and then it gets kind of difficult.
Oh gosh.
This is a completely fine spot, though.
Is it?
Yep.
What do I do with the? I feel like I'm dead here.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay, I can tell you the clear.
Um.
You go Reska with Threads of Despair.
Threads of Despair. Where's that?
It's the 2-mana spell just to the left of Reska. That's your best removal in the deck.
Give all minions Death Rattle. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Okay,
Yeah.
so I play Reska first,
Yes, it's better to play Reska first.
and then I play.
Then if you play Threads now
Yeah.
and trade the Reska into the 1/3.
Yeah.
And then shoot the 4/3, you should end up stealing their big taunt.
Oh, shoot the 4/3.
Yeah.
I forgot I could shoot.
That'll well win the whole board, and
What do I want? Corpse Bride?
yeah, that's great. Big taunt.
Nice. Hit him in the face.
Always do that. Yeah, yeah. You've got loads and loads of weapon swings, so you just want to get
Right.
that rolling. Like the Corpse Bride is the most stats you can put on board this turn. It's also probably worth just jamming the mining casualties at any point, just so that's on board.
Like that.
Yeah, when in doubt, just like play your cards, spend your mana.
Oh my
whichever way-
god.
Yeah, this is a lot tougher than Hammer Fella for sure.
It is, yeah. That felt insane though. This
Also,
guy
you've never seen loads of these cards.
This
so-
guy's got to be uninstalling the game now after that.
Oh yeah.
The
They
indecision.
were
I know
super close
what.
to lethal as well earlier.
A lot of these cards I've not
Yeah,
seen.
you'll get used to it.
We have
Like,
this
we
as
barely
well,
did
right?
Any of the,
The
XP
Primus.
stuff. Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It's not really that spooky. I think he's just dead.
Yeah, because we have lethal on board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gone, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so the difficulty about this is there are loads of cards that discover other cards, and you've never seen them before. So,
That's neat though.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
Death
I
Knight
think
is
this
quite
one will
different
take
as
a
well.
little longer to get used to, but
yeah. I think
it's neat though. I really
The
like.
general rule of thumb is just spend your mana and make good trades and hit
Yeah.
face at times. Like that's really the same thing for most decks in Hearthstone. Like a lot of them just boil down to that.
Yeah. No, it wasn't exactly lethal. Well, I guess it was. It was lethal with like some icing on the top, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
We had
little cherry on
over
top.
a little tiny cherry, yeah. Okay, first match, it's a win.
Yes.
All thanks to you. I mean, I would have lost that for sure.
Yeah, probably.
I would have. I would have.
Honestly, I caused some unnecessary chaos at times there, so I'm not completely faultless.
I would have fluffed the turn with when he had the big taunt. I wouldn't
Yeah, the
have
threads
known.
of the despair turns are some of the more complicated.
Yeah.
Like it's your best removal, but oh my god, not again.
Your eyes betray. Maybe today is a day of your eyes betray.
I want to rip my eyes out. Man. I'm not. I'm not a fan of this.
Right. I'm not starting with any of this stuff, right?
No, it's too expensive, and Threads is not that good early on. Threads
Oh
is good
my.
when there's a big board,
Yeah.
Like you can make use of yourself having board to clear other stuff.
Do I ever want to coin the Kobold Miner, or not really?
No, Mining Casualties is your best card here.
And do I want to coin that, or just wait?
Since you've got a 2-drop, it's quite reasonable to do so. Also, their Slither Spear is going to grow quite a lot. It'll do a lot of damage if it's not dealt with fast. So Mining Casualties is a really, really good card. That's like #1 card you want to start with.
Right.
It builds up your corpses, it discounts your Reska by 4,
Oh wow.
and it's just good on board as well.
Yeah. So early, you just want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
What is this a whole new class? The
Last Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter. When did that become?
That got added before Death Knight. That's been around for like 4 years now.
Oh my god. Another one to try.
Yeah.
Threads?
It's not the strongest right now. Threads does full clear. Not a bad time for it, to be honest, because they don't go that wide on board.
And I'm running 1/1 into the 2/4, right?
Yeah, you should probably push 1 face damage first though, because it will full clear.
One
Wait,
face damage.
No, it won't full clear if you.
No, it's not gonna. It won't
Push
clear
a
the.
1/1 into the 2/4 first, and then you go threads on the ghoul afterwards. Yeah. So it summons the ghoul, then you can go threads, push
Right.
1 face, and make a trade.
Push 1 face and then make a trade.
Yeah, threads is probably the most complicated card in the deck. But like the numbers always feel a little bit confusing. I've seen like very, very, very good players rope out full threads turns.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a bit like that warlock spell, but
Yeah, defile. It's like reverse defile.
yeah. Spirit of the team.
Yeah. So the general game plan against this Demon Hunter is try not to take unnecessary damage if you can help it.
Right.
Although Report You Sow is pretty bad here. You don't really want to use that on a 1/2.
So I'm just going to Kobold
Yeah.
Miner.
It'll give you a 1 mana card as well, so that will fill out your turn.
Give a
That
friendly
one's
minion.
great if you hit the 50/50.
Deal 2 damage to. Okay. So try it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we're probably not going to have a good target for it next turn anyway.
No. Oh, that's
It's a
good.
50/50, but it's alright.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a 3/3, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We'd rather kill the minion, but it's pretty okay.
Oh no.
We're taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah.
So we have a weapon in the deck that... Yeah, okay, they missed 1 damage.
Okay.
We have a weapon in the deck that freezes enemies, the Quartzite Crusher that we played last game. So that's basically our best card against Demon Hunter, because they can't attack with their face. If we've
Right.
got that.
Your hero has +2 attack on your turn. So I want to get rid of one of these, right? So I mining
Yeah.
casualties and then ghoul charge.
Sounds perfect, yeah. Since they don't have many cards in hand, it's a good time to aggressively clear everything they've got and hope they run out of steam.
Yeah.
The default good play here is Hellier, because it spends more mana.
Mm-hmm.
But in this spot where they're hitting us in the face, they don't have many cards. It's good to just
Yeah.
get rid of all their stuff as fast as possible.
They are
And hope
hitting
they
us
run
in
dry.
the face quite a bit, right? Until we
Yeah.
can. So Burrow Buster next turn, probably
Probably, yeah.
6/5 with rush.
Does.
It's pretty good.
The final reward will resummon your highest cost minion you played this game, that you've had die this game, and it'll bring it back with +2/+2 reborn and lifesteal. The
All right.
lifesteal is the big clincher here, because if you played the Burrow Buster, that would be the highest cost minion.
Can
if
I?
we res that with lifesteal, then we can heal quite a lot.
Right.
That's up to 4 activates, though.
I still can't get rid of this thing, but I don't
You
really.
mean Burrow Buster has rush.
Oh yeah, of course it does. So I'll just play that. Yeah.
Yep, seems good.
And we got Deep Home Geode. Deal 2.
Situationally very good. All
Yeah.
of the rewards are probably worth more than their actual mana cost. So like, this is better than a 2 mana card. Like if you could put this in your deck, you would for sure for 2 mana.
So this guy's just now hoping to
Yeah,
wear
just
me
bring
down.
Pop take damage every turn, and then that's the plan.
Right. So I could skeleton crew excavate a treasure cost 0.
That's generally better to do on the last one because it turns your 4 mana treasure into a 0 mana treasure. Well, it makes it cost 0, so you cheat more mana if you play that on the final one.
So am I just playing Helia here?
I think it would be good actually to go reap what you sow to get the excavate played, and then Geode will finish off the cane. So if you shoot it and then you can play Geode, and that'll finish off the cane and let you push more damage overall. And we can also see what we get because there's one of them that has. Oh, okay. Mole is much better. It's a really, really, really annoying taunt.
Okay, so play it.
Yeah, for sure. Kane is the best answer in their whole deck to deal with it, and we've just killed Kane.
So kill it with these guys, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Probably wanted to finish it off with the ghoul charge, but...
Oh, whoops.
But that's fine.
I forgot that those guys had the death rattle.
Yeah, that's all good.
Oh, so this guy can't even be targeted by spells? That's kind of nuts,
yeah, he's
actually.
so annoying. The only way they can kill you now is if they have, I think, Metamorphosis. Basically exactly this turn. Otherwise, they can't win.
Oh, right, okay.
So Metamorphosis will give them a 5 damage hero power that they can shoot you twice with.
Oh.
That would kill you over 2, but that's the only card. If they don't have it right now, I don't think they can win.
That seems risky, though. What if they're holding on to it and laugh? That maybe they're taking
They
so
would
long.
have played it by now. So they floated a lot of mana on turn 5, and that definitely would have been their turn 5 play if they had it. So only the top deck they have this turn could possibly be that card. And that's 1 in 21, so is what it is if they have it.
Do you think this guy's just gone AFK because he's mad?
I think he's thrown his PC out the window.
He's raged AFK'd. He's like, I got him I was so close to winning this one.
To be honest, that is the normal reaction when someone plays the mole. It's the strongest 3 mana excavate reward, I think.
Nice.
It's just really, really, really difficult to deal with.
It's quite a beefy taunt for at this point.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Game 2, right?
There isn't really a deck in the game that deals with the mole cleanly.
So this guy's just gone off to have like a rage shower because I played.
Yeah. He's closed the game.
He's just going. He's done.
He's done for the day.
He's absolutely done. Oh yeah, no, he left. Oh, Hearthstone. We've all been there. We have all been there.
Oh yeah, mate, I was there so many times last year. All my games mattered, so I was just fuming.
Oh no.
Like every single game I played last year basically had a bearing on my entire year.
Yeah.
So it's like when those games happen to you, man.
Oh
it's
god,
the
yeah.
worst.
They're quite triggering, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Streaming is a much more relaxing way of life. Nothing really matters.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people who are pro come to realize that, when they...
Yeah, mate, I found my first grey hair right after the World Championship.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh my god. Oh, whenever player ends their turn, what did it say? Sorry.
Whenever a player ends their turn with unspent mana, they draw a card.
Oh, that's not bad actually.
It's not bad. You do typically still want to spend all your mana most of the time. But,
now,
like,
would you keep Helia or just sack her off?
So we don't know what deck the opponent's playing.
Yeah.
Most of the time, so Priest used to be quite an aggressive deck, in which case Helia's terrible. But also, they're called slow hand, so they might be playing a control Priest.
Right. So we don't want
Against
Helia.
Against control Priest, you really do want Helia.
Oh, you do want? Okay.
Yeah. Against the aggro Priests, you don't want Helia because they just kill you, and a 4 mana 4/4 is terrible.
Right.
But against the slower decks, you want Helia sooner rather than later because just a sense of inevitability. The opponent will die eventually.
I don't want to do Runes of Darkness right now.
You do not want to do Runes of Darkness.
You only want to do it when you got the corpses?
You don't only want to do it when you got the corpses, but most of the time you do. Like, you will have the corpses very fast as well.
I found some underpants in the hole.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this... oh, sorry, I'm interacting with the board. There's a skull with a candle on it now.
Out of context, that was very confusing.
Am I just ghoul charging here?
If you don't do that, you draw a card, and I think drawing a card is probably slightly more valuable.
Okay. I got 2 Threads of Despair now.
Yeah, it's pretty useless in this matchup because it looks like they're quite a slow deck. So the game plan here is to eventually you'll be hitting in the face every turn with weapons. That will be the plan. But yeah, right now it's just waiting.
Okay, and I don't want to end my turn with mana though, right? Because I'll burn. Oh no, I won't burn on.
No, you don't burn yet, and you'll spend all your mana on turn 4 because you're playing Helya for sure on turn 4. So you won't overdraw.
Okay, is it worth just ghoul charging anyway though?
Yeah, probably ghoul charge.
Into face.
Probably, I don't know. It's very close. Like there are arguments for both. So which one feels nicer is the question.
I would say face, but
okay. I mean,
I feel like this is gonna come back somehow to haunt me. So
there's a reason to do either.
Okay.
Like the reason to hit face is because you're probably gonna kill the minion with more than 1 damage anyway. But the reason to not hit face is priest heals itself up quite easily anyway.
Right.
So strong arguments for both, to be honest.
So am I playing one of my weapons, or am I just chucking Helya down?
Generally, just better to get Helya down sooner rather than later. Priest has ways to copy your cards as well. Like they can copy your card if it's on board sometimes, and getting Helya down as soon as possible means it's least likely they're going to have those ways to copy.
Right.
Because you'd rather they didn't play the Helya against you in a slow game.
Yeah.
Next turn's looking a little bit weird because we don't really want to overdraw. But it's not easy to spend 5 mana.
What did she just do? Discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they got one of our cards. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is quite weird. So the options, because we really don't want to overdraw.
No.
So we want to spend all our mana.
Right.
But the options aren't brilliant.
No.
We can go reap what you sow and play the 1 mana excavate reward we'll get given and just play Runes of Darkness just to... even though we don't get the buffed weapon, we've got so many weapons that won't hugely matter.
So we're gonna do reap what you sow on the 3/2 and
probably should, yeah.
The 3/4 with Helya after.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest, but it's probably the best we can do.
Should I play this Fool's Azurite?
For sure, yeah. The goal here is just to spend all our mana.
Oh.
Brewmaster's actually really good to get another Helya.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can trade the 3/4, then bounce the Helya back. And then we'll have another. They'll have 6 plays in their deck. They'll die way faster. And we definitely want to spend this 1 extra mana because of the anomaly. We do still overdraw. But
so we're gonna runes.
Yeah.
Runes, yeah. And go for the.
Bone Render's probably the best one.
Which?
Bone Render, the one on the right.
Okay.
Because this is a slower matchup, so you want the one with the highest value, and that will regain durability. Basically every time you swing.
Corpses.
So eventually you'll just hit them in the face every single turn for 5.
I've got 1 corpse currently.
Yeah, they'll pick up. You just need to draw like 1 mining casualties, and then suddenly you've got a fair few.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, we lost a reap what you sow. So we're playing. We're chucking Helya down again.
Yeah, probably should do.
And then we can play. We can ghoul, I suppose.
Yeah. Like you have a lot of turns like this in these kind of matchups where you're looking at it and going, that doesn't really feel like a turn, but it's good enough. It just does it progresses the game plan.
We don't want to draw again, right?
Yeah, we don't.
And then we get free.
That's quite annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We would have much rather they hadn't done that and overdrawn a plague.
Oh, they stole my Helya.
They're trying to overdraw the plagues, it looks like.
We can't kill this thing, right?
No, you don't need to, though.
Should I Runes of Darkness here?
Um,
I guess
probably better to... I mean, you want to spend all your mana.
Okay.
So the cleanest way to do that is probably the 2 minions.
The 2 minions. So Seamstress and who's the other one? Skeleton Crew.
Probably play that first. Always do the random thing first.
Yeah.
If you're planning on doing it, because it might impact the rest of your turn. Oh, that kills the minion.
All right. So I want to do that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And then
I think at this point we don't actually need cards from our deck, so we don't need to float mana to draw. This matchup, honestly, it could go to fatigue.
Oh, he is burning the Frost Plagues.
Yeah, that's really annoying. But hopefully the foam render stuff can just get there.
He stole my my big boy. So what happens? Death Rattle give it back? Oh, so I don't want to kill it.
You can't take it back. The version of it that it stole is already dead.
Oh.
So it's a 3-1 copy.
So I want to kill the 3/1 first?
No, the 3/1 will naturally die because of your Geode. That's effectively dead on board.
Okay.
Your Geode's going to AoE their whole board. So now it's a great time to play Primus.
Primus.
Yeah.
The Primus.
Yeah. Typically on a board state like this, you choose Unholy because it's just the best one onto an empty board.
Okay. And then, so what am I doing with this 1/4?
You just
Hitting
trade
it with...
2/2 into it, and then it'll get AoE'd.
Okay.
At the end of the turn.
And then I'm going Unholy
that board
here,
is
right?
effectively dead now. It's not really there.
Okay. Runes of
But
Blood?
You can check the best one here is Unholy for sure.
Runes of the Unholy, yeah?
Yeah. Like usually with a pretty empty board state, Unholy's the best.
Ooh.
These are all pretty bad.
I'm gonna do Anti-Magic Shell.
Go for it.
And then hit this guy in the face.
Nice. Yeah, this will take some getting used to for you because like the whole deck is stuff you've never seen before.
Yeah.
But, okay, so this is their big Highlander payoff.
Ooh.
Which it was a great turn this turn to play Primus because if they wanted to play this Elise, if they didn't generate a way from it to clear the Primus, then you're just in a great spot.
So I can do 9 damage to him. Oh, plus some though, right? Because I've got Foam Render, so I can do 14 damage to him. I don't really want to do 14 damage, right? Should I do Anti-Magic Shell?
I think it's 22.
Or is it 22?
Yeah, because of the anti-magic shell and the end of turn effect. I think. So you could go for lethal here. If you played Ziliax and then clicked Frost from Primus, it could give you damage for lethal.
Okay, so play Ziliax first and then do...
Yeah, to make the hand space.
And then go Frost on this?
Yeah. This is not lethal.
No.
So we just want to anti-magic shell. Make sure you get rid of their Elise, and then the rest of the board doesn't really matter.
What am I taking here?
Probably Marrow.
Anti-Magic Shell. And then what am I doing, sorry?
Clear off the Elise and try and clear off the... Yeah, that's priority number 1.
Whoops. Sorry. I'm running out of time here.
It's all good. Just make sure you don't run out of time and it's okay.
I did. I ran out of time.
That's fine. You did a good enough turn.
There's too much to do here.
It went from basically a guaranteed win to maybe losable, but yeah, it's okay.
Oh
So
no.
Probably try and start your turn a bit faster.
Oh, he's got my guy.
Yeah, you can munch your Primus, but it's kind of fine, I think.
He munched it.
Yeah.
That's a big turn for him, though, right? He doesn't have
that's close to the best turn he could have had.
He doesn't have a lot of mana to do anything else, but he does have 16.
He'll heal another 5 with the Gyre Worm and clear off a fair bit of your board.
Right.
But you can Yogg and steal back the Primus and use the ability. So how much damage do we have on board? We have 7, 8, 9, 10. Do not have lethal, but so our Yogg-Saron can steal their Primus, and then we could just use its abilities ourselves, which is probably the best use of it.
So we want a Yogg, yeah?
Yeah.
And steal the Primus?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, that is... Oh. It was
Uh-oh.
good, then it was bad.
Oh no.
They were basically the worst hits. At least we've got board space to click Unholy now.
You want me to play this guy as well?
Use the Primus first. Do the random thing first.
So what are we doing? Unholy again.
Yeah. There's nothing... Yeah, Frost is generally pretty bad, unless you're going for direct damage.
Horseman?
Yeah, I think so. These are all good, but Horseman looks like the best one. Now,
And then
Miracle
plays...
Salesman just to make hand space makes sense. Like, if it dies, then we will overdraw a card, but we've got all the important cards anyway, already.
Oh, he just lost Raza.
Honestly, that's not really a big miss for them.
What does Raza do again?
Every time they play a card, it refreshes their hero power.
Oh.
But there
Oh
is a
yeah, I
really great
remember
way to
that.
make use of that.
That's a
This is actually the new Raza.
that was a long time ago, Raza.
Yeah, the first one was set your hero power to 0 cost.
Right.
So they kind of reprinted it as a new version. I was actually the one that revealed that card.
Did you?
Yeah, but I unfortunately it's been completely terrible since it got released. Like, there's never been a spot where it's actually good.
Oh.
Play. I was all excited, and then no deck with it in was actually good.
There was a really strong priest deck that used Raza. Remember, you'd be able to flip back to Shadow.
Yes.
And you would just be able
there's
to.
There's no real good way to make use of the hero power now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get Shadow form anymore.
Oh. Okay, this is a good one, right? Fast track.
I mean, it's good for both of you.
Yeah. So mining casualties we'll start with.
Yeah. So in this matchup, actually, Runes of Darkness is a fine keep because most of Demon Hunter's attacks come directly from their face. And if you discover a Quartzite Crusher,
Yeah.
you've got one in your hand anyway.
Yeah.
That's the best card in this matchup, generally.
Yeah, because you freeze them and
You freeze their
you've
face
got
and
life
then
steal
most of
as
their
well.
cards just don't do anything. Because loads of their cards are about giving their hero attack.
Right.
This is a brilliant opening hand.
I'm excited. I don't even need to coin.
Yep.
I could get mining casualties on there straight away.
Oh.
Oops. God, he's going big.
Yeah, we might want to coin now.
What, coin the rainbow?
Yeah, because it's really annoying for them to deal with, and their minion on board will grow every turn.
Yeah.
Battlefiend hasn't seen play in a while, so they're definitely going to be playing something a bit different to what I was expecting, but it does look like a lot of stuff does still revolve around attacking with their hero, so...
Do you think that do you think we took the breeze out of his sails with that play?
Yeah, I think the game is pretty much over.
He's got abusive sergeant though.
Oh no.
Gosh.
Yeah, okay. Wait, I will...
A blunder.
You can just buff the minion.
He's going for it.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
He's discounting his Molten Giant.
Yeah.
He's playing the long game.
All right, so I could go mining casualties here, I guess, right? Well, I guess I want to use my...
Could, but it's weirdly, it's fine to just hero power to protect your 3-1.
Yeah, okay.
Like, casualties would usually be the play here, but like with this exact board state.
We want to use mana. You don't want to leave any mana behind.
I mean, hero powering doesn't really generally count as spending mana.
Right.
When people say spend mana, they like hero power is usually not.
No, yeah, you want to use an actual card, right?
Oh man.
This guy's playing his 2015 deck against
He
us.
really is.
3-1. I mean, I got another one of these.
Yeah, it's pretty clean here as well.
But I also have
honestly,
the
you
Crusher.
could close your eyes and click anywhere on the screen, and I think you'd win.
Okay,
But
I'm
this
doing
does look
that
like the
right.
best
I'm
play.
closing my eyes and clicking. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, in spots like this, you just.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it gets worse.
Oh boy, oh boy. God, I haven't seen any of these cards for a long time. I
Yeah,
don't think
neither
I've
have
seen
I.
most of them since the tutorial for the game
Yeah,
when it came out.
it's a nice blast from the past.
Yeah, right. Okay. Do we want a Runes of Darkness?
Oh yeah, we can do. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Like, I know everything wins.
Everything's good.
But I mean,
Okay, I'm going to use my free Runes of Darkness
yeah, it seems fine.
and grab Frostmourne?
Frostmourne's terrible.
Yeah, but come on, it's Frostmourne.
Like, it's
Should
weird.
just get another
For some
Crusher.
reason, Frostmourne is an atrocious card.
I'll just get another Crusher, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and I could play Mining Casualties and Crusher?
Yeah,
Be
seems
fine, I guess.
And you can hit whatever you want. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, well, if given the choice,
Good choice.
face is the place.
I was trying to lead this decision a little bit by saying that.
Face is the place that I want to
Yeah.
go for.
When in doubt, just do what feels nice, and then you can't go too far. Really.
Yeah, when I feel any doubt, I just
Wait, that's genuine advice I've given to other people.
Yeah.
competing. Like, I tell them just do what feels nice, and then
I just want to do what feels.
you know what, whatever happens,
feels the
you're
nicest,
smiling
yeah.
at the end of it. So
Yeah. I guess it's good to freeze him because he can't do.
yeah. So that Chaos Strike, 2-mana draw card, which is rubbish.
Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, wasn't that gonna die anyway?
No. Well, it dies at the end of your turn.
Oh,
you
my
get to
turn.
attack with it. So
Okay.
it's still relevant to kill it off.
Okay. So I can just go.
I'm gonna let you play out the rest of the game with no input from me.
Oh, come on.
See if you can manage to.
You're gonna leave me hanging like that?
Yeah. I mean, I reckon you're capable of piloting this one. You can.
Let's hope.
Honestly, I would be impressed if you found a way to lose from this spot.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, it is me you're talking to. I'm I'm capable of some pretty magnificent things. So
I don't know how the tournament's going to be structured at the end of this. Whether or not it's going to be you left to your own devices.
Wait,
But,
do you know, honestly, if the tournament is anything like this match, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
It could go
I
this...
think the opponents are going to be a little bit better prepared.
Maybe. Do you
So-
think they're training more than us, or is everybody training the same amount?
Probably pretty much the same amount. But,
Right.
You've got some people that are a bit more... Ooh,
I have Leathal here, right?
you do. Great spot.
What?
Um,
I can't attack again. Whoops, I don't have Leathal anymore.
you did with the report you said.
Oh, did I? See, I told you. I told you.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh, I thought that I could attack with the weapon again, because it's a new one, you know.
You've played this game before.
I have. I have played it. Believe it or not,
never
it
been a
just
thing.
has been quite. It's been some
Yeah.
time, you know.
Uh,
You never forget how to ride a bike, but
Actually, I have forgotten how to ride a bike.
yeah. But I mean,
Like,
even if you didn't, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
you'll fall off a little bit, you know, if you're rusty.
But I've unironically forgotten how to ride a bike. People call me weird for this, but
Yeah.
this
Well.
is the thing that my chat bullies me about sometimes.
Okay, let's see if we play. Let's see what we get from this. Oh baby, the might of Menethil. Menethil, please. Let's go. I'm gonna play it as I'm gonna kill him with it too. Look at that. It's amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh, God. Okay, another one in the bag. We haven't lost a game yet, by the way.
No, we
I
came
don't want
close earlier.
You did, yeah. I mean, I don't want to
panicked them a
jinx
little
it, but...
bit.
No, it's a fun deck. It is fun.
Yeah, we haven't got to the excavate reward yet. The final one.
And what's involved with that?
So it's called the Azurite Rat.
Oh.
It's 4-mana 5/5 that resurrects your highest cost minion that you've had die.
Oh.
With +2/+2 lifesteal and reborn. So typically what that will give back is Reska, because that costs 20. So if you get to that point, you can basically just delete the opponent's entire board and heal for quite a lot the moment you get it.
Why is this guy holding a dog with a football helmet on?
Mate, the skins have got out of control.
Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. No, yeah. Rainbow Seamstress seems like a nice one to keep, right?
In this matchup, I'm not so sure. If we think they're aggressive, then sure.
Okay.
But if they're a slower deck, it doesn't make much sense. It's a fine keep. Like, it's arguable, because we don't know what they're playing. It seems fine.
Yeah.
We're also starting this game with 2 mana, I think.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't even look at the thing. What is the thing? Both players start with an extra mana crystal. Ooh, that's nice. Oh.
Oh, they've got the good card there.
They started with the best one. But what about if we do this one?
That's fine. Yeah. We probably want to spend mana. It's like we don't have a great play on board, but we want to just get these 3 costs played. Because, yeah, coin 3 into 3 is an okay curve.
Whoa.
So these will be discounted by 2.
Oh, okay.
Deathbringer is really good looking on board next turn.
Yeah,
because,
yeah. It's a taunt as well, right?
Yeah, so you'll be able to play it next turn.
Yeah, wonderful.
And you can keep replaying it as the game goes. It does hit you in the face for 5 every time you replay it after it dies, but... So,
okay.
Ooh. That's quite annoying. Don't really want to drop the 3/6 into a poisonous.
No, yeah.
But it's fine. We've got 2 clean ways to deal with it.
Yeah, we can just play this, right?
Yeah, we could also play Reap What You Sow.
Oh yeah, Reap What You Sow will give me a treasure as well, right?
Yes, and that will cost 1 mana, and that will help us spend 4 mana next turn. Which is the goal. The goal is generally make sure you can spend full mana every turn.
I can get 2 coins.
Yep, pretty good one. All of them are good, really.
Oh. So we're playing it's a mirror match.
It does look like they're playing the same deck, yeah.
Yeah.
So far, all of the cards they played are in our deck.
Do we want to play this guy?
It looks. So
Death. Oh wait.
If you look at the Burrow Buster in your hand,
Yeah.
and think it is a mirror,
Yeah.
so they're probably playing it in their deck as well. They've also just drawn a Rush minion from Paintfin.
Oh.
Deathbringer is really not a great turn into Burrow Buster
Right.
from them.
So we could just play Burrow. Wait, we don't want to play Burrow Buster ourselves, though, right?
We can go Pouch of Coins, double coin, and play it. That's completely fine.
Okay.
Getting the Excavate down sooner is also quite good, because we basically just want to get to the 4 mana.
Do we want to hit the 1/1 here?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
Pop them.
Seems
Okay.
good. Like, more often than not, you would play the 3/6 here, but the fact that we know it's a mirror, and they'll probably be running Burrow Buster, and they probably also have it in hand, having
Yes.
definitely drawn a Rush minion from the Plucky Paintfin we played earlier.
Plucky Paintfin.
I'm using a deck tracker, so I can, like...
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I am not using one.
Yeah, I know. So I've got a lot more information on my screen than you do.
Okay. I'm glad that you're on it because I do not have one. I should probably get one. They're pretty handy, aren't they?
Yeah. It is a bit of a, like...
Oh.
You do get a bit complacent when you over-rely on them, though. Like, it's like the... It's like the TikTok generation brain, you know?
Yeah. Okay. I don't really want to play that into his weapon either, right? The 2/3.
The Paintfin's pretty bad into his weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why he keeps swinging. He's not really achieving anything, but... So typically, you don't want to play rush minions onto an empty board. You
No.
want to play your slower minions first.
So I could get, I could play Living Stone, I guess.
Yeah.
Which means I could play Paint Fit because he'd be hiding behind the taunt, right?
Yeah. It's not a bad time to play Paint Fin. So this will draw Reska or Ziliax, I think.
Oh, well, that's pretty
You'd
good,
want
right?
Double Burrow Buster.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems good. We've got 2 more excavates in hand. We've excavated twice, so that's guaranteed path to the 4 mana reward.
Ooh. Oh. He is frost striking me.
Okay, they are playing a slightly different list.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. For example, I don't have these little guys in my
Seems completely fine though. Ooh.
Is Helia something I would want to play here, or should I just
Yeah.
slam down Reska?
No, definitely never slam down Reska on its own. Like that's your like comeback mechanic from being slightly behind on board.
So I'm
Or
playing
just
Helia Kobold Miner then.
yeah, always play the miner first because it'll give you a random card. It's just a good habit. No matter what it gives you, you're still going to play Helia.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, this is good if you hit Rag, but you don't hit Rag that often.
Okay.
But yeah, it can get pretty disgusting if you just have a 3 mana Ragnaros on board.
This guy has hit Legend before. He's using the legendary
He has. Well,
card
so
back.
have you. So
True, but I'm not using my card back. Because I don't want him to think that I bought an
yeah,
account.
you got him into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
I bought this account because it had a legendary card back. No, I'm just joking. I didn't do that.
Mate, this is not the time to say those things
These are not the jokes that are needed right now.
on a sponsored Blizzard stream.
No, yes. Thessarian does deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion on his battle cry and on his death rattle.
Yeah, and he's reborn, so he'll summon another copy of himself. So that's the kind of card that you can just ignore
Right.
because it's quite annoying.
Right. So I'm just leaving a 3/3 up?
Yeah, you can leave that up. We
Okay.
can't spend all our mana no matter what we do here, but that's okay.
But we could play him, right?
Yeah.
Deathbringer Sourfang.
Yeah.
And
we don't want to. Reska gets cheaper, so spending 4 mana on Reska isn't actually really spending mana.
Right, okay.
That'll be 0 mana next turn.
Do we want a World Pillar Fragment first?
Yeah, probably. See what we get. Ooh. So the Drake is really good.
Okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, 2/8.
yeah, with Divine Shield as well. Can't be targeted. Lifesteal. You'll heal back up. We
And then
can
we-
actually spend all our mana now.
Yeah. So we're gonna play
Brilliant.
Sourfang as well, right?
Yeah, seems good. So they're reasonably likely to play the Primus here.
Yeah.
Their normal turn would be Primus and maybe like slurp up the 2/8. With the blood effect. Okay,
Oh.
they don't have that, so they're going. Okay,
No, Ziliax.
seems pretty fine.
Hooray, I'm healing.
Yeah, it was weird that they smacked your face so much with the weapon in the early game because you do heal up inevitably.
Yeah.
Like all they did was 4 mana deal 9, but it's not really dealing 9 because you just 4 mana deal 0. Like they just deleted 4 mana from themselves, I think.
Oh my.
It seems all right.
I could probably Runes of Darkness here, right? Am I trying to clear this board? Or leaving the
Honestly,
3/1
if you
up?
just Reska traded into the 4/5, then you'd clear up enough of it.
Reska trade into the 4/5.
You'd
What?
steal one of the other 2 minions. You'd rather hit Thessarian, but there's no way to guarantee that, so it's fine to just.
So what am I putting the 2/3 into the 4/5 first?
No, you just go Reska directly into it.
Oh right.
Reska in your hand.
Oh, sorry. Where's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Reska in
all
my
good.
hand?
The 2-mana.
Oh, this Reska, of course, yeah.
The one, the Reska that's called Reska.
Sorry,
yeah.
I've got Sourfang on my mind here.
It's all good. It gets confusing.
Okay,
Lovely, hit 50/50.
And then do I want to clear this 2/2 as well?
There's no real reason to. Like, you can, if you want. Or you could go face.
What do I want to do? I want to do Runes of Darkness here, or?
Yeah, just spend your mana. Bowmender and Crusher are both really good. Oh, lovely. You're a natural.
Thanks. Just played a little bit of Hearthstone in my my time, you know. Really good under pressure. Once that rope starts ticking, that's when I come alive, you know.
It's like you wait for the rope. You strive for the pressure.
That's it.
You wait for the rope, then do everything in like 2 seconds.
That's it. Yeah, that's how I like to go, you know. I don't want to give away too much of my strategy. So I feel like if I just burst it out, they don't even have time to react, you know.
Like a jump scare.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Like they think you've disconnected, you don't hover over any of your cards, then you just spew them all out at once.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that you were probably playing a lot like that leading up to your appearance, right? You probably just knew the deck inside out, and you probably.
I would just play cards quite fast early on. I would rarely hit the rope.
Yeah.
I've played so much Hearthstone that the way I was good last year wasn't so much decisions. It's just I'd burned every possible turn into my brain. You know? So it's like my body's just clicking the cards and it's correct, so it's fine.
Did you have like 5 accounts on the go at the same time, and you were just like playing? I was playing chess on players.
Servers, but not quite like that.
No. Oh right, okay.
I played on the European and the American server to get good rankings and stuff. But
nice.
Yeah, it was a bit time consuming.
I think this guy just AFK'd in the end.
Yeah, he's had enough.
He threw everything at us, and it wasn't enough, you know.
Yeah. This is a sponsored stream for Hearthstone, but it feels like we're making a lot of people quit the game.
Yeah, it's maybe having the opposite effect. Maybe they didn't plan on that. Let's get this former legend player trained up by the current reigning champion of the whole game, and make all the new people quit. All these people that have just started. They've just created their first net deck, and they're like, I can't wait to win games. It's fine, I quit Hearthstone 2 times a day. Only 2? Oh, man.
It feels a little bit unfair, like stomping people in your ranks.
No, it's fun. Trust me, I need this. This is a rogue. Helia maybe no for a rogue?
Helia's fine, since we've already got Miracle Salesman, so we're not going to be super far behind on board.
Right.
If we didn't have Miracle Salesman, I wouldn't consider keeping it.
And because we're keeping Helia, we do not want the Quartz Crusher?
No, it's not very good in this matchup.
Okay. Do you know what deck this rogue is playing? Probably the Excavate one, right?
It might be the Excavate one. Reasonably likely it is.
Ooh.
But yeah, cards like Helia, they're all right to have. That it's not imperative against decks like Rogue most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks probably like the Excavate one.
So I don't need to coin here, right? I can just play.
No, it's fine to play the Salesman. The trade's not something you'd love, but like it's better than not having a Miracle Salesman on board. A lot of people wouldn't play a 2/2 into a 2/1 because they'll say it gives the opponent a nice trade, but then you're doing nothing. So yeah.
I get something back from him dying too, I guess, eh?
Yeah. I mean, the thing you get back isn't that useful, but if you've ever got a mana spent left over, then you can just trade it into your deck, draw a card later. Ooh, great.
Tradable. I don't know. Oh, I just want to play casualties, right?
Yeah, seems very good.
Nice. What do I do with the snake oil?
The snake oil, it doesn't do anything apart from you can trade it into your... Have you encountered tradable?
No, I don't think I have. Or maybe I have. I just...
Up the card. You can pick up the card and put it back in your deck to draw to draw a card.
Oh, okay.
It's like, remember when you played a Forge card
Yeah.
last time we played? It's like the same thing,
Right.
but it's just swap it with a card in your deck. It's tradable.
That's
You
pretty
can
good.
redraw it, which you'd obviously rather not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You can get useful tradable cards. But yeah, Snake Oil, especially in this deck, doesn't do anything apart from 1 mana draw a card.
Right. We could coin Helia next turn, right?
Yeah, it seems decent.
Oh.
I think it's probably the play.
No. Magools. I can take the 3/2 out though, right?
Yeah.
And then coin Helia.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the tradable thing also, you can't do it for free. It costs 1 mana.
Costs
I don't know if I
1,
mentioned
yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, I saw the one. It'd be crazy if it was free, right?
Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, you just have a full deck of like tradable cards, and you just trade them all in to get one specific card,
Yeah.
like on turn 1.
Well,
That's guaranteed Jaya Worm. So there's only one quick draw Forge card.
right?
It's 4 mana, 4/4 with lifesteal. That Battlecry deals 5 to, something that they choose. So we know that they've got a 4 mana 4/4 that will deal 5 to something.
Do I want to Quartzite Crusher him?
Doesn't seem like a great use of it. Like against Rogue, Crusher's not brilliant. It's better to just put some minions on board.
So should I trade the Snake Oil and then play the...
I think this turn does always start with Snake Oil because the 2 choices are Seamstress and Kobold Miner.
Yeah.
That gives another choice, but I think it's a bit worse.
Okay. So we're just going to Seamstress into the 2/1.
Seamstress is fine. Miner would also be completely fine because it gives you a 1 mana Excavate.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, the difference between the 2 players is pretty small. So when in
Oh,
doubt,
do I
draw
want to
Seamstress.
do I want to put the 4/4 in the 2/1 so you can't
Nah,
easily
this,
kill
this
it?
has
It doesn't-
reborn. Just hit him in the face.
Oh. You mean hit him in the
You
face?
could trade. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
hit the face with the hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Like you could trade, but then they take so much damage.
Yeah. Oh. Drilly the Kid spotted?
Yeah, so they will be excavating up to their final reward,
Right.
but that's fine.
Okay.
It's quite clunky to play.
And I could Burrow Buster here.
Yeah, and then hit him for 7. Seems pretty clean.
Seems pretty nice. It kills the Burrow Buster though. Do I want to
Yeah,
just...
it's fine.
Doesn't matter?
I mean, you could send Helya in, but I think the stats on it are pretty relevant. Like, you'd
Yeah.
rather deal 4 face and have a 4/4
Yeah.
than not deal any face and have a 6/5.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah, because I guess Rush isn't the same as...
Yeah.
Sorry,
People-
Charge.
The early days of Hearthstone, loads of people played Arena, and it was all about, like, everyone would just trade everything down, try and take the best trades and run the opponent out of stuff.
Yeah.
But these days, face damage is a lot more valuable, I think. Well, people... Either that was always true and people learned this, or it has become more true. Because it's a lot easier to remove minions from the board
Yeah.
for a lot of decks now. So the actual stat line on this Helya is not that important compared to a 6/5.
Well,
Like if they got lay down the law here, or okay, the stats mattered, but they still take another 4 from hitting
yeah.
their face into it, so you're not complaining about that.
And if they don't hit into it, then I can Ziliax, right? And there's even...
Yeah. Well, the Ziliax might not have been the best play this turn anyway, even if it was an option.
4/5. I guess I get rid of the 4/4 with it. If I... Oh. I can't play it anyway.
It wouldn't have been the play this turn anyway, I don't
No.
think. Like what we want to do now is put minions on board so that more minions die and Reska gets cheap.
Right.
That's the goal now.
So we want to play Plucky into the 3/5. Oh no, that's a draw rush minion.
Yeah, it draws a rush minion, but that's fine. It will guaranteed draw Burrow Buster. We could also go for Kobold Miner, see what we get.
Yeah, Kobold Miner. Okay.
That's great.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's great. We can clear the whole board.
Because
we
we
got a rock in hand as well.
So we hit the 3/5 with the rock, and then we hit the 4/4 with the, or either way around, right?
Either way, same effect.
Oh, I guess I could have traded too, right?
You still can. Yeah,
I'm trading.
should have done it first.
Yeah.
I mean, it's technically correct to do it first, but I don't know if there was a single card in your deck that you could have drawn that would have changed the turn.
Right.
So like, it's technically correct to do that first, but also every outcome leads to you doing the same play, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Like people, it's such a basic thing that people pull you up on, like bad order.
Yeah.
But honestly, good players do bad order all the time because they know what the actual relevant thing in the turn is.
Am I Ziliaxing here?
A Ziliax costing 7 is a bit too much.
Right. So we want to.
Because that'll get cheaper later.
Yeah. Reska doesn't do anything here.
It's not great. Like most of stuff like Reska and Ziliax, that will get better later on.
Should I Runes of Darkness?
Probably a decent place to start.
And go for Foam Render?
Yeah, just put the pressure on it. Doesn't seem unreasonable. They're close to dying.
Yeah. And then I could play this guy. And Plucky. I guess I want to kill this 6/5, right?
You don't have to.
Okay.
You can play. Yeah, play whatever you want, and then we'll see what happens.
Let's play this guy. Ooh. Stitch Giant for 4. It's pretty good, I guess.
Seems alright. But it's completely fine them having the minion on board, because the wider this board goes, the cheaper your Ziliax will be, the more minions that will die for Reska to get discounted as well.
Right.
Rogue is very capable of doing a lot of healing, by the way, now. So
Oh, really?
they generate a lot of cards, so they have a lot of opportunities to generate healing.
What does this thing do? Ogre Fist Boulder. Set a minion stat to... When does that happen?
Have you seen locations before?
I think I've seen them, but I don't remember how they work.
So what they do is they can use that to click on a minion. And it's just like that activates it and then it will be closed for 1 turn, and then it'll reopen.
Oh, okay.
A turn later. So they've just chosen not to use it yet, but they could click this at any point while it's open.
So we just got to watch this guy play Hearthstone now?
Yeah, Rogue does a lot of stuff. They make you watch a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A bit like us, to be fair, though.
Yeah. It was the mage deck that used to be like that, too. The one with all the ice blocks.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just turn around and...
Shooting their own minion to...
Antonitis. Oh.
This is fine.
So I could Ziliax here. I could also
Ziliax
Reska.
is usually the last minion you want to play on a turn when you're playing it, because it gets cheaper the more minions you put on board.
Reska's a bit tricky though, right? Because I don't know who I'm gonna get.
A bit tricky, but it is always good.
Yeah, but what if I get this 1/1?
Yeah, I guess you could also Primus and eat their 6/7, and then that would make Reska cost 0.
Primus and eat the 6/7. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
You can do that. There are loads of different plays that are all arguably fine here.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Destroy the 6/7. Yeah, that's good. and then go for Maw and Paw.
Wherever you like.
I like Maw and Paw. Should I hit this thing?
Yeah, probably should.
I'm not Reska-ing here, right?
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, we don't need to draw a card here. It's fine.
The 7/16 is kind of tricky to deal with, I guess, right? Or
Yes.
maybe not.
So they're getting 4 random spells here. So basically, the outcome of this game will heavily hinge on what random cards they generate.
Right.
If they're good, then we might lose. If they're bad, which they are most of the time, then we're in a spot where we beat most things that they generate here. Because yeah, 10-gallon hat, that's a bad start for them. That doesn't really do much.
What's that one? This one? Oh no, that's Sandbox.
If you check the
Scoundrel.
history bar on the left, you can see what they've done this turn.
10-gallon
They played
hat.
10-gallon hat, which it just draws a minion. It's not that valuable from the Scorpion.
So they take this guy back so that they can play him again and get...
Yeah, they can play him again, and they just... The rogue's plan is just to keep generating random stuff every turn until they get good stuff.
Right.
So our plan is to take control of the board and give them less time to do that.
Right. Oh no, my hand is full. Stitch Giant's kind of nice, isn't it? Foam Render.
Yeah, Foam Render will discount it by 3.
So if I play Foam Render and just go face.
Yeah, we do want to probably deal with their board with Reska somehow as well.
Okay.
There is a way to do that. So if you play the Foam Render to clear a hand space, and
Yeah.
then click Frost with Primus.
Yeah. Piles.
Skeleton Crew is great,
Skeleton Crew.
because we're an Excavate deck.
Yeah.
And then if you shoot and hero power the 1/1, it is pretty horrible, but it means we can steal the 4/4 by trading Reska into the 5/5.
Shoot and hero power?
Yeah, shoot it with Reap What You Sow and hero power into it. And then that lets you go Reska into the 5/5 to steal their 4/4. And also you can swing face and play the Stitch Giant. Yeah, this is a lot more complicated than hand buff Paladin, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts. But typically just spend mana, clear board.
Okay.
It's,
Was there anything else that I needed to do there? Or was that
I mean, this probably wins. I think this is probably the best way to do that turn, but I'm not certain.
He's taking control of my Primus.
That's fine. Nice. Oh.
Nice.
I would have rather bounce Primus.
So-
Because then they couldn't click it this turn. Okay, so we've excavated 3 times, by the way. So the next time we excavate, we'll get given a 4 mana reward,
Right.
which is the rat. The good one.
Oh.
So we can actually steal back this Primus.
With...
So we're going to resummon Reska this turn.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
Play
With
the
our
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew, or do we want the Miner?
Skeleton Crew, because it'll give it back for... It'll cost 4 mana normally, but Skeleton Crew reduces it to 0, so it's the cheapest way to do it.
So we get Azurite Rat. So I play this.
Yeah, play it and then you'll see what happens. So our highest cost minion that died was Reska, so we get a copy of it.
Yeah.
So if you go Drake into the 3/3 and then hero power the final.
Oops.
Yeah. That's good.
And then hero power the thing down.
Yeah, probably want to play the Ziliax first.
Oops.
That's fine. And then I think if you Reska now, the Death Rattle triggers before their minion revives, so we'll guaranteed steal the Primus.
Oh, nice.
And then if you send the Reska in, it's just lethal, because Primus has charge.
Reska in on this guy, yeah?
If you just trade with the Reska, then you can hit face with everything. So Titans, the special thing about them is...
Wait, he was able to attack. He normally can't attack, right?
So usually Titans have an ability, right, that they can use immediately, and that they use their ability instead of attacking.
Right.
So they effectively have charge, Titans.
Oh,
So when they've
okay.
used all the abilities, they can attack as normal. So when you steal a Titan that's used all its abilities, you can attack with it straight away.
Right.
Which is something that not a lot of people know.
Okay, that's cool to know. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he used the Unholy when he stole
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's quite rare that happens because most of the time Titans, if they stick, you lose.
Yeah, and that one
But,
was quite a hefty one too. It was a big one.
yeah, that was not the easiest of lethals there.
Well, like I said before, once that rope animation starts, it's like when they light the fires of Gondor
Yep.
for me. Like it's party time. Okay, this is good, right? Fast track with our mining.
It's actually not so good because we've got a low value hand.
Oh,
So we would have actually rather not got this because it feels like it's probably more beneficial for the opponent than us.
right.
Because Miracle Salesman, we want that to cost 1 because you would play it on turn 1 anyway.
But Seamstress costing 2 is pretty good, right?
It's okay. I'm not sure if I would keep any of these with this anomaly though.
Okay, let's see what happens then. I'm taking your judgment.
Because I feel like they've got the advantage here.
Oh.
So let's say you keep Miracle Salesman. Most of the time you want to keep your 1-drop. That just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But here it would cost 0, and so you'd play it for 0 on turn 1, float 1 mana anyway. So, like, the discount hasn't actually happened.
Right.
And especially against Death Knight, where they're not the most aggressive of classes.
Would you play Miner here, or Paintfin's good for 2, right?
I think Miner is marginally better.
Right, okay.
Because your hand is full of Excavate cards, so getting them played is quite a valuable thing.
Yeah.
Like, we can count to 4 here. We can count to 4 Excavates. Although the Skeleton Crew is almost always better to save till the last one, because you want your 4-mana Excavate to be the cheapest.
Okay. So... do well, the thing, I guess Burrow Buster is really strong, though, if he has something on the board, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, we could play... Skeleton Crew's fine here.
Okay.
It's the best play on board.
Ooh. Yeah?
Yeah. Probably get a minion. Ooh. Bomb hand has Quick Draw. So Quick Draw means it gets a bonus effect if you play at the turn it entered your hand.
Oh, right, okay.
So that would be now. And the other 2 are pretty bad, so...
So just play this as well.
Yeah. Generally in Hearthstone, if the card is yellow, you want to play it.
Ooh. You want Thessarian?
Oh, yeah.
For 2? It's pretty good.
Pretty
so we
good,
could play him and Plucky next turn.
We could. I'm not sure if we'll want to, though. Because Burrowbuster might just be a better play, considering it excavates.
Oh, yeah, and we can kill this 1/1 with it.
Yeah.
And
So
it'll
they've
still...
got a Forge card in hand, but there are loads of 2-mana Forge cards, I think, so the range of what it could be quite high. Actually, maybe it's not high. It might be Watcher of the Sun. I think that's the most common one.
Oh, look, I got an Ogre Fist Boulder thing here.
We don't have any small minions to get good value with that out of, but it's fine.
What if we made this guy Thessarian into a 6/7?
Yeah, it'd be okay.
I think that'd be amazing.
Mm.
I think this guy would rage quit if he saw that.
So considering we've drawn double Burrowbuster and Ziliax, we have 4 rush cards in our deck.
Yeah.
So double Burrowbuster, Ziliax, and Reska's the last one. So we know for a fact that Plucky Painfin draws Reska.
Oh yeah, so we want to play him next, right?
You can play it whenever, but it's relevant to keep in mind.
Right.
Paintfin does look like the best play this turn.
So we want to play Reska before we do the rat, right?
Sometimes you don't, because you could resurrect a Primus
Right.
if that's your height. And resurrecting Primus is probably better than resurrecting Reska most of the time.
So am I playing Plucky here?
Yeah, seems a good time to do it.
And do I want to play Thessarian as well?
Yeah, generally play your slower cards earlier. The other stuff is all instant impact. And should probably also play the water source. Just to get mana spent. You don't get the healing, but it draws a card. They're not going to hit you in the face anytime soon.
Ooh.
Um,
The Reska is...
So, yeah. Boulder, Seamstress, and Burrow, they're all instant impact stuff, so it's generally a bit of a priority to get stuff like Paintfin and Thessarian down on board earlier.
Right.
Because they're just slower cards, harder to play. Like, if you play all the rush cards in your hand, and then your opponent kills them and takes board, then you're left with a hand that doesn't instantly impact the board, and you can lose from there.
Right. Ooh. I guess I want to take him, right? The Geist? Play the Geist?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's quite clean with this turn. You can go 3+3. Ooh.
Rambunctious Stuffy.
Okay, Stuffy's by far the worst one.
What about Gnome Muncher for 6?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yodeler's also good. It would cost 4. All of these are discounted by 2.
Oh, right, okay. So we could play Yodeler this time, right?
Could do that.
And play it on
Right, you got
Thessarian?
1 Death Rattle. Yeah.
Is this just going to attack him twice? Oh, yeah, it does, too. That's nice.
Yep.
Might have Menethil?
Ripper or Menethil. Most of the time, yeah. Menethil's great because they can put a board up and you can just freeze it and ignore it. And just keep hitting him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yodeler is sometimes worth holding for Reska. But Reska's quite a way off being playable. Because you can just steal their entire board.
Right.
Sometimes.
There's not really a clean way of doing this, is there?
Yeah, the cleanest way is probably just Burrow Buster.
Buster.
You could also go Boulder as well and make a 6/7.
Oh, yeah.
It might be best to make this Seamstress a 6/7. You only want to hit this once because it's got lifesteal. You'd rather heal them for 4 than 8.
Seamstress. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
And just hit it, or you can Seamstress. It's completely fine both ways.
Yeah. What if I might have Menethil and hit it?
Yeah, then you can turn your 2/1 into a 6/7. It's just more stats overall.
So I'm gonna hit it anyway, even though it's frozen. Doesn't matter, right?
Not ideal, but you're still very, very, very far ahead.
God, that's
So
crazy.
yeah, so your Azurite Rat will resurrect your highest cost minion that has died.
Right.
So right now that is a Burrow Buster, I think, costing 5.
Okay.
So you can set it up so that it guaranteed resurrects Primus, which is probably the best card to do that with.
Right.
It looks like they're gonna die next turn anyway, so it'll be irrelevant. But
What if they really pull it out of the bag here?
there might be a Threads of Despair clear.
Oh.
But I think they just died to the weapon.
Yeah, it's 5 damage, right? If they don't heal. Oh.
Okay, they just didn't clear anything.
Still dead?
Yep.
Fate has spoken, I am broken. Okay. I think I'm like getting the hang of this a little bit more now.
Yeah, I mean
It
a
is
lot of
much
the
more
cards are a little bit
complicated.
confusing.
Yeah.
But it still mostly boils down to spend your mana, put your slower minions on board first most of the time. Yeah, remove the opponent's minions and hit face.
Yeah.
It's just what the individual cards do is the confusing part. But like the fundamentals of pretty much any game of Hearthstone, no matter what deck, are pretty similar.
Yeah.
Unless you've got some very counterintuitive OCK combo deck. Those are the ones that deviate from that a lot.
Do I want to hold on to a Bro Buster because it'll be 4?
Not really. I don't know what Druid is now because Dragon Druid got massacred.
Let's just sack
with
all
the
this
Splish
stuff
Splash
off.
Bolt. I would probably lean towards that. Seamstress is good against some Druids, but
It's probably
Druid's
not
really
going to
hard
be
one
the...
to guess because
Yeah.
there is a Druid deck that I doubt you'll come up against at your ranks.
Yeah.
That would be a horrible, horrible, horrible matchup for us. It's like because we're not the fastest of decks to kill opponents. And there's a Druid deck that just sits back and just kills you from full health on like turn 6 or 7.
Oh my god.
So we would definitely be giving that deck enough time to set that up.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't look like we're playing against that. It's probably Highlander Druid, I would guess.
All right.
Wait a second.
Hey. Where did that come from?
That wait,
Wait.
is that a bug? That's supposed to be banned.
It didn't work though.
It's,
It didn't
it
give
did
him...
work. They did ramp.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they went second, so they should have 1 right now. But they'll, yeah.
So what was this? Oh, discover a 2-cost minion and summon a 1/1 copy of
Yeah,
it.
and they just hit the Splish Splash whelp that they can't put in their deck anymore.
Oh my god.
It's quite funny.
So I'm playing this guy, right?
Yeah, it's fun to play that. Pile of Bones is actually interesting because you're going to play an Excavate card next turn.
Yeah. And I can play this now, right? Because it'll be...
Yes. It's generally quite a bad card, but it seems okay here.
Yeah.
Typically, the best one out of those 3 options would be the 4-mana guy, the Excavate, the 3/3 Excavate guy. Most of the time, that's the one you're looking for there.
Right.
But, I think with this exact hand, it makes plenty of sense to go Pile of Bones.
So I'm going to miner here?
Yeah.
I guess that's all I can do, right? It's got a 3/5.
It resummons your 2/1.
True.
Hopefully you get coins. You get coins.
I got a rock, though. Should I,
Nah, Threads gets better later.
just hang on to threads?
If you just put Threads on a board where it's not actually immediately clearing stuff, then they can...
What?
do a lot
Okay,
stronger
what about
thing.
this? What about rock to the face so that we take the early
Well,
life,
take the early lead.
life total advantage? Yeah.
As much as I would enjoy it,
Yeah.
it's not optimal in terms of winning. But
No. Okay. I'll just
But-
hang on to it. Yeah.
I did say do what feels nice.
I mean, that would feel
mean,
really. It would.
If
feel
you want to
really
do
nice.
it, man, I'm not gonna object.
I'm
but it's
thinking
not-
about it right now, and I'm just thinking about how
Yeah.
nice it would feel.
If we're trying to turn you into a super try-hard pro, then those types do not send the rock to the face this turn, unfortunately.
You could maybe rock to the face, though. At this, like if you had a really early rock and you were in a big tournament and you wanted to just like flex a bit, maybe you could.
I've done
just-
things like that.
I'm just
Tournaments
saying.
don't matter that much.
Yeah.
But
I don't really have great options here, right?
no. It's a bit of a slow turn. You can clear this board with Threads.
Okay, so if I do threads and I run the Wait.
You would want a hero power first.
hero power first, then threads, right?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna let you figure this one out.
Okay. It's not going to work though, right? Because oh no, after everything dies, so I need to put the 2/1 into the 3/5, right?
You do not need to do that.
No.
You can send the 2/1 on a 1/1 face, and then if you send a 1/1 into the 3/5, then it will pull clear.
Sorry, so I put the 2/1 into face, did you say?
Yeah, you can hit face with 2 of your minions and trade into the 3/5 with the other one, and that'll work.
All right.
Because
Oh, yeah.
yeah, everything starts whirlwinding. So as soon as you start the chain, then everything starts exploding.
Oh, I could have Runes of Darkness. I ran out of time.
Should have done that, but it won't matter too much because we've got such an expensive hand that we're not really gonna. We gotta have time to spend that 1 mana. Ugh.
I guess, like, to win a championship, you do need to be a bit of a mathlete as well, right? Lots of counting and...
Yeah,
and
quite a lot of counting.
math stuff. Lots of math stuff.
Oh, we were sort of punished for the thing now because they played Doomkin.
Yes, but we can play Frostmourne.
Mate, it's never Frostmourne.
Staff of the Primus, though?
With
Rock?
Arcanite Rip is actually really good here.
But what about Staff of the Primus and Rock to get rid of the 3/4?
Ripper does the same thing while equipping a better weapon.
All right, okay. Summon a 1/1 Lifesteal Undead. Oh, that's nice.
But that'll upgrade to 2/2 when you take damage on your turn, and then it'll keep upgrading.
So I want to summon a 1/1 Lifesteal Undead.
I mean, when the weapon breaks, it'll do that. But each swing of the weapon will upgrade that. So it's not going to be a 1/1 when the weapon actually breaks.
Right. So am I hitting this 3/4?
Yeah.
That doesn't feel good. You told me to do what feels nice.
Mate, if it felt bad, then you can go off the rails. You can do what you want.
Right.
I will not complain. I will never begrudge you doing a play that feels nice.
This is a great Burrow Buster
Yeah,
target,
seems
isn't it?
pretty good.
Uh-oh. This guy has managed to ramp big time.
So they're basically just playing the Dragon Druid that got decimated, but they generated a Splish Splash Whelp.
Right.
Very, very, very unlucky for us.
All right. So am I going to... Can I hit him in the face with my weapon or no?
I don't think it's correct, but if it feels nice.
Okay. What about hitting the 3/4 with my face and then Burrow busting the 1/1?
Yeah, I think that's the
better one?
the best play, yeah.
That's nice.
Yep.
This pile of
got a lot
bones
of
has
mana,
been
though.
pretty good, eh? With all the excavates?
I mean, it's shown up a lot, but it hasn't done much.
Yeah, but come on, just the fact that it's there. It's got a
Yeah.
presence, you know? Oh. That's
Like
nasty.
it's just getting swept up every time. For
But we
free,
can
it seems
Burrow
like.
Buster again, right?
Yeah.
And then what do we do with the
So-
weapon? Go face so that we get the...
You don't have to swing it, but we'll see what they play.
Well, he still has 6 mana, but I don't think he's got enough cards in his hand. He just doesn't have the options.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit weird that they're using this. They're gonna fail Rage for armor. That's okay. That's a play that doesn't make any sense, but
Right.
we don't complain about those.
Okay. I don't really want a Reska here, right?
No, Rescue gets better. They play some big minions that you'd love to steal.
Right, okay.
Like they have a Titan, a 10 mana Titan that would be very nice for us to steal.
There's also this Living Stone taunt, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, so sorry, what was the... We don't need to use our weapon here, right?
You don't have to. You can hit the face if you want. You would get a 3/3 with lifesteal.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it's correct.
Okay. We get the 2/1 back as well.
Something that's arguable. Yeah. You could have also swung your weapon in, but taking face damage at this point is a bit risky.
Yeah, because
Druid has a fair bit of burst damage.
we're a bit low, right?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's completely fine to swing the weapon if you want
Azurite Gem is kind of nice, isn't it?
to. Like that, all the rewards are they're slightly overstated for the mana cost. So excavating is usually like the card that excavates itself. Like the Kobold Miner, 2 mana 1/1. That's a bad card, but the reward it gives you will be like a better card than its mana cost.
Right.
So it sort of evens out.
Oops.
Yeah, this is the card that does a lot of damage.
Oh, that's nasty. That's disgusting, actually. All right, so I can Reska into. Oh wait, if I deal 3 damage to the 1/1, I can steal the 4/6, right?
If you hero power the 1/1, then 2 minions die. Rescue goes to 0.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
that's
you
true.
can kill
Right?
the 4/6 as well.
Okay. Play Reska into the 3/2. Get the 4/6. I should probably do this, right?
Yes.
Screaming Banshee?
Yeah, lifesteal seems quite important for us.
After your hero gains health,
We've
summon
already
a
got
soul.
the 4th excavate in hand, so we don't need to pick Firebuster.
Okay. I'll grab this Banshee, and I'll play this as well, I guess?
Yeah, seems good. So, our Azurite Rat that we can get from Kobold Miner will resurrect Reska with lifesteal.
Right.
And
And
Reborn.
then-
So, if they make a big board, we can steal the whole thing. And heal at the same time.
I just placed a lot of things on the board.
Yeah, so the worry against Druid is that they like swipe you in the face a few
Oh.
times and play the other Trog
Oh.
to finish you off. So having stats on board and healing up is now the priority for us.
Okay. I sure did a lot there, actually. Not just something.
Yeah.
Many things. Many somethings. It looks like
So,
one of
This
the
Banshee
other
on board.
one of the other trainees is playing right now. I have them on my friends list, and I can tell you that they just hit silver rank 10.
Oh. Alright, we're ahead of them.
We're ahead. Yeah. Oh.
So this Banshee you've got on board,
Yeah.
if you've read the text on it,
Yeah. Every time I heal, it'll summon.
is gain health, not just heal, so gain health.
Oh.
And the Primus gains health when you use the Blood Rune.
Of course.
On it.
So we
So-
should do that next turn.
If you do that, and you'd get a 6/6 for using the Primus on the Marin.
Mhm.
But what you can also do is Kobold Miner now,
Right.
and then that would give you Azurite Rat,
Oh, of course.
which would give you a Reska with lifesteal.
Right.
You will need to trade off a minion first because you don't have board space.
So the 4/6 into what? One of the 5/5s, or the 2/4?
Oh, this is actually really awkward. I think I've walked us into a bad. Well,
No,
we're still
look,
probably
we can do
winning, but
this, right? Oh wait.
We just don't have board space. We can go Ziliax. We could pivot to just Ziliax and not play the rat this turn.
Okay. Wait, do we want to not play the rat? Okay.
We don't have board space to use the rat properly. It'll be really, really good next turn. So just try and deal with this board as best possible now.
Okay.
Like, we're not trying to kill them, we're just trying to survive. So make whatever trades look cleanest to you.
Oh, hold on. I ran out of time. Oh, I had a plan.
Oh, it's alright.
Oh no.
It's very possible that we die here now, but
I was
hopefully not.
well. Normally I spring to life when the rope comes up. I was on the phone with my dentist, and it's just
You got distracted by the
Yeah,
other
no. I
two.
mean, I gotta get my veneers done ahead of the the tournament. I want to look. I want to sparkle.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
You're streaming with no cam anyway. Is it just like a feeling thing? Is it like a
Yeah, this is
confidence thing?
feeling. Yeah, just want to have some nice smooth veneers to lick while I'm winning. Turkey teeth. Oh man. Oh gosh. Sorry. I think this guy is not. He's not doing anything. He's laughing. I think he's probably figured out
cool.
lethal.
Okay, he
Right?
gave us 4 health. We're probably not dying. I think he was sitting there trying to figure out whether or not there was a lethal, and he couldn't find it, so
Oh.
yeah. This Banshee's really good if you can get it on board. Like, it's quite a slow card to play, so it doesn't really fit in any decks, but it's really annoying for the opponents when it sticks. I don't know how, but their turn was somehow worse than ours.
Am I playing? Am I playing the Primus here?
Primus is fine. So is the Geist. One of the big hitters you definitely want to do. Primus is probably the slightly better one.
Okay. But, and what rune are we using?
In spots like this, it's always Unholy.
Okay. And I guess if we use it, it means if he steals it, he can't use it as well.
He can't do Unholy. Yeah. Because they do run Yogg, so they can steal your cards.
Okay. I'm gonna take Anti-Magic Shell again.
Yeah, I would say that's the best one.
Should we play?
Tracer does nothing.
Should we play Salesman as well here?
Yeah. Spend that mana.
Do we want to kill the Marin or just leave him?
Yes, I think so. The trade here, the 2/2 with the 6/2 is too good not to take.
I guess it just puts him in such a spot. He has nothing, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to create something out of nothing, and I've got so much.
They need to go Yogg and use the every minion attacks each other ability, and then hope the 2 random spells are really good.
Right.
Which is very, very, very it's a series of unlikely things have to happen for them to win. I think we maybe are close to making another one quit, though.
You think?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think this guy just made a lot of Jade displays.
Okay, that card never goes in this deck usually. That's quite funny. Because it's actually really good to get off the Goblet. I think he's dead, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's dead with Anti-Magic Shell.
Yeah, the Primus Frost ability also gives you 3 spell damage, so it would make the Reap What You Sow deal 6.
Reap What You Sow. Oh yeah,
so
nice.
next spell you play has 3 spell damage. Yeah, also, I'm kind of cheating with the deck tracker as well, because the deck tracker I use has a board attack counter, so I don't actually have to manually count.
Oh, the truth reveals itself. Here I am, okay, if I carry the 3, and then I'm manually mathing the whole thing here. It's fine. It's fine. It's like even the best mathematicians, they need calculators sometimes, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you can have a shortcut, why not take it?
Exactly.
At this rate, you're going to overtake me. I'm not even legend yet.
Really?
This month. Not yet. I haven't played that much this month. I've been away for a few days lately.
Spy raid. Annie, what's up, and thank you so much for the raid as well. Thank you, Annie. I saw that you hit silver 10. It's good. Are you enjoying your Hearthstoning? I hope so. Welcome, everybody. Annie, what deck were you playing today? Do you know?
You're scouting out the opponent.
She's Hearthstone. Yeah, I want to get a secret deck. Nice, okay. Wait, who has secrets? Hunters and mages, right? What was that?
Yeah. I doubt she was playing an actual deck with secrets, though, because those aren't very good. I think she's with Tice. Tice would never let that happen.
Is Annie paired with Tice?
I think she's with Tice, yeah.
Okay. Do we want Helia here? Against a shaman?
Probably not.
No?
I think they'll probably be slightly more aggressive.
So Threads of Despair might be a good one to start with?
It might be. We don't know at all what they're playing, though, so I wouldn't risk keeping the Threads in case they're not an aggressive deck.
Okay. Well, they do have a golden border and a cool hero portrait.
This is a brilliant opener, though.
Yeah. You got Gear Shift as well, right? It's nice.
It's okay.
This one just plays itself. Look at this, crazy.
Yep. This is counting that you can do without a deck tracker.
Yes. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything past that, though.
Yeah.
The old
It gets confusing with the
It,
bigger
it
numbers
does
you've got.
start to get really confusing, yeah. I want to just trade this stuff, right?
Uh,
Or there's no...
Probably. They have a card called Jam Session, which buffs their minion and deals 1 damage to all other minions.
Right.
So if you don't trade it, they could play that. They might not be running it in the deck, but it's a card that they have in the class, which some decks do run. So it's worth considering it.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Look at this. What is that card back that he's got with the 10? Oh, it's the free one, the 10th anniversary. Sorry, I just realized.
But you didn't get that, you said.
No, I didn't get it. Or maybe I did. I just haven't claimed it.
I feel like everyone should. I don't know how it works.
Where do you claim it? Is it like claimed like through Twitch or something? Or
I doubt it.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm the worst to ask about these things because I just play the game and just passively pick up all the cosmetics just randomly. I just do the requirements by just playing.
I'm gonna play Plucky here because it'll get me a excavate, right? It'll get me
We'll draw you
burrow-
either a Burrow Buster.
a Burrow
or
Buster.
It could draw Ziliax. It's more likely to draw Burrow Buster because there are 2 of them there.
No, here it comes. It's Burrow Buster. Yeah, you're right.
But the main reason,
Yeah.
the main reason you play it is not because of that. The main reason you play it is because it's turn 3 and it costs 3.
Yes, that was my main reason for wanting to play it. It's just a perfect.
The main reason to do anything is to spend all your mana.
Yeah. I could do mining casualties and snake oil next turn. Snake oil first, I guess.
Yeah, trading first makes sense. Oh.
Oh, or just play Hellia, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not, eh?
It looks like I can't figure out what deck they're playing yet. It might be Highlander. It might be some kind of
Am I trading
revolt-based thing.
for this?
Yeah, so they have ways to like transform their minions if they stick on board. So it's worth clearing off their minions if it's quite cheap to do so.
Okay.
Like I didn't realize they had 3 mana, so it's actually not so easy for them to do with 3 mana, but I think it was still correct.
This guy is just dripping. Oh.
Yeah, I think they might be playing Highlander.
All right. Okay, there's Ziliax. I guess we're not gonna run. Should I trade?
It's fine to play Burrow Buster. Because even though it has rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it has rush and you're not getting the rush effect, it costs 5 and it's turn 5. I think that is higher on the priority list than
We got escaping Trog
rush
here as well. A
Not
2/3 rush for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're all good. Like all the excavate rewards are good. Oh, lovely.
Mm. And it goes back into his deck?
Yep. Since he played Hellia,
man.
it just keeps going back in.
That's so good, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to play... Oh, maybe I could trade here, right?
Seems fine. Yeah.
I now have the Primus in hand.
Yep.
I'm thinking of playing Runes of Darkness here, too.
Yeah, that seems alright.
Soulbreaker, Might of Menethil, or Arcanite Rippers.
Might of Menethil's probably the best one.
Yeah,
What you could do is play it and just start hitting him, if you like.
I do like that, yeah.
Because the other players on offer are pretty miserable.
Yeah.
Like the alternative would be to go Mining Casualties, Trog, and Gear Shift. But the Gear Shift would get rid of your Reska, which
I mean,
is never a nice feeling.
We got him down to 15 now.
Yeah. And he's overloaded, and his first card this turn costs 1 more. So he's not in a happy place right now.
No. Oh. God, that's a lot of damage, eh?
Yeah, I
8
don't think we're too
damage.
fussed if he's spending his whole turn doing that.
Yeah. So I am going to, well, hit him in the face I'll
that
play.
will happen this turn.
I'll
yeah.
play Toy Snatching Geist as well.
Yep, definitely the way you want to start this.
Nice. Stitch Giant, I guess.
So giant, it would cost.
How many corpses have I spent?
I
3?
think it's playable now. You've spent 3 corpses on the.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Play that, yeah.
Yep. Because it had a natural discount by 2, so it would cost 7. But you spent 3 corpses on the Runes of Darkness to discover this weapon.
This guy is dead meat. If he plays
Yeah, he
anything
hasn't
big,
done
we can just
anything.
Primus it, right?
Yeah. We've got a lot of bases covered.
No.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Oh, he forged that?
Yep.
Oh.
It does look like he's playing Highlander. Which means we do not have much to worry about.
The storm is in me.
Do I need to get rid of this guy? Oh, it's just +1 spell damage.
Probably do. Like, I don't know what's in the deck, so I'm naturally a little bit scared of just random stuff that wouldn't normally be in a deck.
Yeah. I mean, I can Ziliax here and get rid of the...
Ziliax doesn't achieve a whole lot, because
The
you'd rather play one
4/5?
of your big minions. Like
Yeah.
your Primus, your Geist, or your Marin. Those are all... It's like one of those 3 you really want to play.
I mean, he just played Hex as well, right? So
Yeah.
Primus is
It's less
probably
likely they're going to have a good answer.
safe here.
Yeah.
And what, take the 4/5? Or destroy the
I
4/5?
I think Unholy is better, because it just generates board and it's more likely to kill them.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Grimewalker's kind of nice, but maybe not useful here.
Okay, none of these are very good, to
No.
be honest.
I'm
weirdly...
going...
Which one do you want to go?
I'm just going to take Bone Shredder.
Yeah, I think that's the one I would have gone for as well.
Do you know what else I'm going to do?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this too, actually. You never know, right?
Yeah, like the spell damage, it could mean anything. Like, we don't know what they play. I think if you left it up, it would have been completely fine.
Yeah, I think so too, but I feel like
But-
just to be safe, you know?
Yeah,
just
you
in
never know
case
what they're
there's
gonna
some
pluck out of nowhere.
shenanigans ahead.
Mm-hmm. Like, if we knew the opponent's deck a bit better, then it would make sense. Because Novice Zapper does not make sense to play in the deck based on the cards that they've played so far. So you'd assume that they have some things in their deck that do make sense with it.
Yeah.
Although I do doubt that, to be honest.
Nine health. I don't really have any like big bursts though, right? I don't have a weapon or anything, but I guess I could still draw one.
If the Primus sticks, you can go Frost, and that could give you direct damage. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
That was a pretty good turn for them.
That was I didn't know that was a thing that could happen to me.
I should have known.
The
but I
Primus
completely
is
forgot about it.
the Primus is gone.
Yeah,
Oh.
so... Wait, they did attack.
Spend 5 corpses to trigger and gain the death rattle of a random friendly minion that died this game. What's died with a good death rattle? Anything?
I think
Probably
that's
not, right?
probably going to give you a snake oil,
Oh, right, okay.
which isn't very useful.
Not very useful, no. I could play
Yeah, seems fine.
the big Geist. I guess I could just plow these things into the shielded 4/2 as well, right?
You can do that. You can also ignore it if you'd like, but... Might have to.
It's not that bad, is it?
You could bump one in and play the Trog as well to deal with
Oh,
it.
yeah,
and then you
that's
get a bit
true.
more face damage.
Farmhand?
These are all cost 0, by the way.
So I should take Farmhand, right?
Probably. Typically, you just pick the one that's most expensive because you get the most discounts, but Bone Shredder's not very good, so... It's your favorite.
I love him. He's already hexed one. He's gonna be so mad when he sees another one.
Tumbleweed this turn, I think. Yeah. Which is completely fine.
We're not too worried about one tumbleweed.
So what you can do here, you can be a bit fancy.
Mm-hmm.
You can go Reska, send it into the taunt, then shoot your own Reska with Reap What You Say.
Oh,
When
to
you
take
say
the
the
6/6.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's necessarily that good. I think it's okay.
To get the 6/6, and then I could
Yeah.
still play the big boy as well, right?
Yeah. I think this is a good turn to play Marin, to be honest.
Okay. Just
Um,
just straight up Marin right into him.
yeah, and hold the treasure and just don't play the treasure. I think you do the Reska thing as well.
Okay.
But probably yeah, Wand is all right. Crown would also be okay, but you don't play it this turn because no hand space.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a lion buried dead or alive.
Yeah, also, the Reska is now something you could hit from the Bone Shredder,
Oh, nice.
so it could get the Reska Death Rattle, which you'd much rather get than
Yes.
Miracle Salesman.
That would be good, yeah.
And also, if you play the Bone Shredder, then it'll discount Giant to 0.
Oh,
And corpses.
Bone Shredder. So maybe the random Bone Shredder pick will pay off. Uh-oh.
Could do. That's a bit annoying, because...
What happened?
Oh, have you never seen Reno?
Where are my cards?
Yeah, because you can only put one thing on board now,
Oh, really?
until next turn.
Oh my god.
Reno used to cost 8.
And I don't want a Bone Shredder here, right? Celiac's
Probably,
probably
It's
not.
fine to just jam a Giant. Like, it will get cheaper later, but there's no point in trying to discount it more if this turn's going to be useless.
Should I just trade as well?
Yeah, I think so. You could also play Gear Shift. That would be fine, because Casualties and Threads of Despair aren't useful cards at this point.
Right. I got it back. I got them both back.
Nice.
Nice. Do I want to do any of... No, I don't want to draw 3
No,
cards.
nothing actually does anything, because if you played that, nothing would summon.
Okay, so he can't... So I can start playing lots of cards again now, right?
Yeah. Reno's their big reset. They've
Right.
got Yogg as well, so they can AoE the board with Yogg, but Reno's the big scary one that you don't want to overcommit into.
Right.
But that's gone now, so you don't really need to worry.
Whoops. Oh. He got it. Oh. He's got a he's got anti-weapon.
Anti-weapon. Oh, he's just traded it. You can play your weapon.
Well, right into his face as well.
Yeah, I mean, you probably want to start with Zarog's Crown, just to see what legendaries you get.
Oh.
So this will summon both and add 1 to your hand.
Should I just play Helios? Give him loads of
You can do. These
He's
are
only got
pretty bad.
He's only got
pretty bad
15
options.
cards, right?
You could also just take the one with the most stats and just not, because it'll summon 2 copies of it right off the bat.
No, I want to poison it.
Helios,
I'm going
yeah,
for it.
probably still the better one. Because you do only get the 1 battle cry, but the others were so bad that it's fine.
Okay, and then I'm going to play...
Wand overdraws, so it's probably not the best time to do that.
No. I'll do Mining Casualties, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
Might as well play him out, eh?
Yeah.
Or I could Cobalt and Excavate. 1.
That or Casualties seem like the best 2 options.
Oh, it wasn't 1.
Yeah, my deck tracker also keeps track of which Excavate you're on. So it might be
No.
worth you getting 1 for next time.
Oh my god. At the end of your turn, gain 2 armor and draw a card. Nice.
Yeah, so you want to kill that sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Which I guess I could just do with this Drake.
Yeah. You go Drake and then maybe Weapon and play Wand, because you'd have enough hand space for it.
Want?
Yeah, as long as you play one of the cards you draw, which they'll all be zeros, so you'll be able to.
Oh.
Okay,
Just-
all of these seem to replace themselves in hand, but that's fine.
Should I just play the...
I would play all three and leave it at that. Like, force them to have an answer every turn. I
Yeah.
wouldn't play the rat, though, because that summons Reska, so that's like your reload. If they deal with Discord, then you
Yeah.
just spew out a bunch of stuff again.
Right, okay.
Like, they're really under pressure. They need to clear every border, but they also need to counter swing and actually kill you, which doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Counter swing and kill?
Yeah, I mean, this is their big power card, but they can't actually hit you with it because they're frozen.
Oh, right, and I can keep freezing them with it as well.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's fine.
Do I want to Burrow Buster this? What is it? To
Yeah,
control-
probably.
It's gonna
You know Sylvanas.
it's gonna kill it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Sylvanas, yeah. Sylvanas. Discover a 2-cost card at cost 0? Yes.
Fine.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Nice.
That's really good. Yeah, I love that. Really, really like that. I'll trade this as well. Sure. Let's see what we get. I should have done that first, right? I got the Headless Horseman.
Oh, that's good, because that'll put more pressure on them. Because it'll switch your hero power into deal 3 damage, so it's easier to finish them off that way.
So he can't use his weapon.
Not while he's frozen. And that's the like the big power card in their deck. That's why they're playing Highlander.
Oh.
They want to get that early, and then it summons a bigger frog every single turn.
Oh, I
basically.
see.
It starts with a 1/1, and then the last swing will summon a 9/9.
Right.
Oh, there's the jam session I mentioned earlier.
So this is the Reska that we're going to do.
We can get Reska from Rat. We could also keep holding, because we could go Headless Horseman. I'd just start hero powering them in the face.
We want to swing first, though, right?
Order of swing doesn't matter.
Oh, because we'll still have the weapon no matter what.
Yes.
Ah. This is our last swing.
Mm-hmm. But it's fine. We just want to use the last swing before they draw their Viper, which is their weapon destruction card that they traded earlier.
Traded. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want a Headless Horseman?
Yeah, because it gives us a hero power that just deals 3 every turn.
Yeah.
Which is a nice bit of inevitability. They've also got 6 plagues in their deck, by the way, at the 13 cards.
Oh yeah.
So,
They'll be taking some damage. They should take some damage pretty soon.
yeah, they'll start drawing plagues pretty much every turn quite soon.
And then we could just sure.
Yeah. So one of the main reasons we don't want to play Rat is the same reason we don't want to play Ziliax. They'll be running Yogg, so they could steal it and use our lifesteal against us,
Right.
which we don't want to give them a chance to do. So we want to try and do a powerful turn that doesn't give them that chance to come back into the game.
Oh,
Oh,
who's this? Summon each other minion you've played this game that did not start in your deck.
don't think that will summon anything for them.
So
The
do I?
Bone Shredder might trigger the Reska Death Rattle. So I think we start with that on the off chance it does.
They will fall. Put your soul into it.
Nope. It's like we got some snake oil.
It's
Oh.
fine. I mean, you can just ping the minion and play Geode, which is completely fine. You could also just go rat and shoot face, because you'll get an 8/5 Resker, so you can just get rid of them minion. It doesn't really matter.
Go rat and hit the face.
Yeah, we just want to shoot them in the face with our hero power every turn. I don't think that. Yeah, it doesn't resummon them.
Hey, look, I'm
Yeah.
hitting him in the face again.
Brilliant.
Thanks. He doesn't have that much life force left. But he can hit with his frog stick now.
And so, he'll summon a 1/1 with taunt. We're not that fussed about that. He needs to heal this turn, otherwise Geode's going to kill him.
Oh yeah, Geode.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't heal this turn, he's dead, right?
Doesn't look like he will. He's also.
I could play 2 Geodes, right?
You could.
And hero power
Yep.
for the overkill.
You do like a bit of overkill, don't you?
I love a little bit, yeah. This is a long match, eh? Against this guy?
Yeah. Like, we're both kind of slow decks, so you cancel each other out quite a lot. But we've been pretty ahead the entire time. It's just finishing them off is not something our deck does a great job of.
What? So this is just summons a frog with taunt, but it doesn't matter because all of our damage is...
Does not matter one bit.
So he's just dead.
He is indeed.
Nice. This guy's gonna be so mad when he sees this play.
Oh,
Just as easy as that, you know?
lovely.
Just not even any BM. Hey, look at this.
No.
Silver 1.
Silver 1.
I thought it was going to
Yeah.
flip, actually. We just need one more win.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was another 100% win rate.
Yeah, we're still yet to lose. Honestly, I'm kind of getting stressed now. 'Cause I was hoping we'd lose early doors and then it wouldn't matter. But now the moment we lose, it's gonna feel awful.
No, it's going to really feel bad, eh?
Yeah.
What we need to find a deck for next week, and
Yes,
and
I'll
also
figure that one out.
I will try to get some more dust and resources.
Brilliant. I think you've got plenty in your account. You should probably have got some stuff from just playing today as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think we'll be alright. I'll figure out something to play next week. I'll do some homework.
Okay.
And I'll send you something.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, thanks again. It was fun. This is a really fun deck. I think this one I'd need to play a bit more, you know, to like
Yeah,
really.
it's more about knowledge of a lot of the cards in the game.
Yeah.
Than the Paladin. Paladin's pretty straightforward. It's just you do one thing each time.
That's it.
and-
Yeah. This one, it feels like with a lot of practice, you get really fancy with it, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. This is one of the decks that gets a bit better at the higher ranks, I would say. And
Yeah.
The Paladin is better at lower ranks because it's like lower skill floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah.
All
okay.
right. Well, thank you very much.
Been a
And
pleasure.
God bless, and I'll see you. I'll see you next week for the next one. Yeah.
Yep. Looking forward to it. All right.
All right.
See ya.
Peace. Bye bye. Chat. Another wonderful Hearthstone hashtag ad, and another great session with the one and only PocketTrain, who is very good at Hearthstone, and has coached me 2 streams in a row where we haven't lost a single game, with Hand Buff Paladin, and also with that that sort of control Death Knight Excavate deck, which is really good. I need to call him coach next time. Okay, I will call him coach next time. Listen, we can swap over if you guys want. You can vote if you want Cyberpunk. I'm up for playing Cyberpunk, and I'm up for playing Sea of Thieves. But I just I don't know if there's much point in starting right now because it is so close to lunchtime and all that stuff. You know. Do you want to do a poll? Should we do a poll? We can do a little tiny poll. Thanks so much for watching the hashtag ad. I appreciate it. It's been fun doing this. We got another training session next week, and then the week after that, we're doing the tournament. It'll be on Friday the 26th. Against a whole bunch of other streamers, Annie being one of them. Annie, who raided us half an hour ago, she's also taking part, and there's a couple of other familiar faces in the roster as well. Be good. It'll be really good. All right, YouTube, I'm stopping now. YouTube, I will be back with either some Cyberpunk or some Sea of Thieves, probably in about 45 minutes to an hour. I'll probably chat for a bit and then stop and then come back because I do need to go do a couple of little bits and pieces. So I'll go do that and then I'll come back for a couple more hours in the afternoon. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching the hashtag ad, and I'll see you later. Yes? Okay. Bye for now. Bye. 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 Bye.